So, been going on the past week or so?
Yeah, so I've been in and out, as you well know, but still had the opportunity to come across a few things. I see the Microsoft and the community both seem to be ending the year on a strong note, which is fantastic. We've had a very busy year up to this point already. But yeah, I've got a few things that I can share if you'd like to share my screen.
That I can and will and did.
You know a guy?
I know, yeah.
So first things first, very exciting news. Conference registration actually opened for the Music City edition of MMS next year. So this is the fall edition of MMS starting in October of 2025, October 12th to be exact. Very excited to see that registration get open as I'm slightly excited every time I see an MMS registration go live. So that should be a pretty exciting one over in Nashville. And we've never been in Nashville for MMS, so I will be looking forward to that for sure.
I've never been to Nashville at all, so I'm just super excited to hopefully get to go.
That's very exciting. I thought at this point you had pretty much been everywhere, so
No, sir.
maybe we'll plan on going down a day early or something like that, and we can see what the city's all about. All right. So let's see what else. Another thing that I had here came across a roadmap update for Intune over on the Microsoft 365 roadmap. Enhanced device inventory. We've been talking about that around Windows quite a bit recently, but the enhanced inventory for Apple and Android devices that got a new update of rollout currently planned to start in March 2025. So just a few short months away. I imagine we'll blink and we'll be in March already. So I'm pretty excited to see that update for sure. On the note of device inventory, I also came across a blog post from Peter Vanderwood from 2 days ago, and a sort of a short and sweet but nice explanation on how to use the new hardware properties in Intune. So basically using that properties catalog to configure the new hardware inventory that we can collect in Intune and get that up into the platform, as well as how we can view it on a specific device. So happy to see this nice little resource explorer view here that looks fairly familiar to me. I think we've seen Resource Explorer in the past, so this should be a familiar way to navigate around this new enhancement. So since the last couple of weeks, I mean, I've been on, I was on vacation a little bit, and Johan and I had a masterclass. And Johan, did you get to talk about device inventory at all while I was gone, or did you get to play around with it or anything? Kind of
No,
put me on the
I got
spot,
it
but-
working basically the day before office hours. I did show the Resource Explorer, and I had a few devices. I showcased my HP showing the information. I was whining about free space property not being available or exactly where I wanted it to be. But yes, I did cover it briefly.
Awesome. Do you have any thoughts on it? Promising? You're excited to see it, I assume?
No, I'm happy to get it. What I'm
Excellent.
really hoping for the future is that there will be some sort of functionality for us to extend it ourselves.
Yes.
Like you do in Config Manager, you provide a MOF file and here you go. So
Excellent.
hopefully.
Yes, we'll have to keep our fingers crossed and continue to provide our feedback.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. A couple more things real quick. I saw that our friend Jurgen posted about administrator protection in Windows 11. I know, Matt, you've been asking about that a little bit recently, and I still have not had the opportunity to play around with it myself, but with Jurgen posting about this, pretty excited to dive in here, hopefully over the next couple of weeks with a little bit of downtime and see what we can do with it. So this is basically just some additional protections around our accounts that do have local administrator on our devices. It's a new feature that rolled out. It announced at Ignite and is going to be a part of Windows 11. So very excited to see this as well. And last but not least, a very popular front end that has been around for quite a while, UI++ from Jason Sandys. I noticed that Jason open sourced it. Yesterday, I saw the announcement, but it looks like it was at least uploaded to GitHub a few days ago. So now the open source code is available for UI++ out on GitHub. Should anyone want to adjust it or modify it or anything, that is pretty exciting stuff. And I know that some folks have been asking for that for a while. I mean, this has been a very popular front end, Johan, for years now at this point.
Oh yeah, decade or more. And one of the benefits of having it as open source now is if someone is willing to put in the time and effort, we can remove the VB-script dependencies in it. So it's also safe for, future.
Absolutely. So that was some of the big news that I came across over the last week.
All right, I have a few things myself, so I'm gonna head and steal that screen of yours, and I'm replacing it with this one.
Looks good.
So first of all, before last week, I blogged about the new ADK that was just released. And what changed since then is that Microsoft updated their own documentation probably around office hours last week. But I just wanted to mention that it is supported now in the latest 24.9 version and also some of the older versions of Config Manager. So if I scoot over here to our friend Google and search for CCM ADK support, it should take me straight to that support page. And here you have it. The new shiny ADK version is indeed supported on all the currently supported version of Config Manager. I haven't had a chance yet to verify if the DISM bugs that we found in this version of the ADK is fixed yet. For now, most of our customers are indeed on this version, and it's a rock-solid version. And that version can also be used to deploy Server 2025. It can be used to deploy Windows 11 23H2, 24H2. Works beautifully. So still, this one here is a really good choice. But I'm kind of interested to learn more about, what's going on in this one. One nice touch I have to say about the December edition of this is they finally updated the script that comes with it. So they will now stage the new boot binaries that are signed for the next wave of EFI files that we'll be using for the next decade or so. So that was good stuff, obviously. Another thing, I posted this yesterday, I think, 17. Yeah, yesterday. Found some new and changed features in Windows 11 24H2. Some stuff that were removed, some stuff that was added, and some of the things I knew already, but these guys here, I haven't quite figured out exactly what they are for and how they are used yet. Container has been there since forever, but the container server, I mean, the name says it. All right, probably something for managing containers, and I'm guessing it might be some pieces from the old this one here integrated somehow, but I don't know yet. So I reached out to a few folks to get some clarity on these guys. If you guys happen to know, let me know, and I'll be happy to update the blog post. But anywho, that's what I stumbled across in 24H2. Then, of course, Microsoft released the slow ring update of 2409. So I upgraded to that one. So that one is now installed. So now I have two 2409 installed. One is just a little bit newer than the other. And sure enough, they fixed the CM pivot issue that was in the early wing. And the task sequence issue I had, I could no longer nest sequences. Didn't go away with the upgrade, which surprised me. But I found out the reason. I had a BIOS update template that I've been using that was created at some point 7 years ago, and I have been continuing to adding changes to it. When I tried to link that one, the console just exploded. Didn't want to have it, but I picked any of my other module sequences. It will happily nest them. So, long story short, I opened one, edited it. I cannot say that. I changed it. Just put in the description in one of the fields and saved it again, and then I can link it. So it must have been something that template being like super old was something that I didn't like. So I did reach out to the product group and ask if they knew anything, but I haven't heard anything yet. But anywho, fun stuff. I thought it was fun stuff.
Definitely.
What else did I do? Yeah, I fixed the bug. I did a post. Let me go back here. From my Ignite session in here, I shared the scripts. So apparently I have spelled drivers with 2 R's in the end. It's not supposed to be there. So I fixed that and updated the script. So if you're looking for scripts to upgrade Windows 11 using Microsoft Intune, this is a good resource. And you simply run it on a device as a remediation, and it creates all the customization options for you. It even generates other PowerShell scripts that are now being run by Intune as part of that process. So, and then I spent about 4 hours today trying to figure out why a few of my devices just downright refused to be enrolled into the deployment service in one of my tenants. So we continued to that one this evening. It was fun. The timing is perfect because on Friday we are doing a short troubleshooting session on our community on exactly software updates. So I will share some of my findings then.
Excellent. Looking forward to it.
Yep. So that's all I had at the moment.
All right. Busy week.
Heck yeah.